is going on? We got some things to work on, and I don't know which one I'm going to do first, but probably this one's a little bit easier. We'll be replacing a diamond and a Rolex bezel, and that should be fun. And then polish it up and rhodium. So let's get this bad boy out. All right. Let's see here. That is white gold. Let's put that away. That's yellow heart. All right. And time to get some gravers out. So I'm gonna use a hammer set. I will put that to the side for right now. All right, let's get this diamond in.
The big news today.
What's the big news? Oh yeah, I saw that at 76 from what? Cancer? Yeah, that popped up on Instagram that I saw, and
Okay.
I didn't know what it was about.
Yeah, prostate cancer.
Yeah, shit, it's like everyone right now is just dying. Like it's crazy. Literally, like all these famous people that had something kind of weird and funky going on with them. They're dying this year. It's weird. So, O.J. Simpson. All right. What is going on? Obi on pause. So we got that diamond. Let's see. Not Lekma though. I don't know. Let's see. Like who else names one?
My generation of football player. I watched him play.
Oh yeah, O.J. Simpson was a football player, huh? See, I never really paid attention to famous people.
Yeah.
Like,
Hall of Fame, yeah.
like famous people will come in here and they're like, "Oh, you this." Okay, I don't know.
Yeah.
You look cool, I guess.
Put your pants on for you. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, that's one downside. All right. What is going on, Preppy? What is going on, Catman Jess? So, we have this in already. So let's see where the diamond is. So I just set the diamond in this bezel, right? And these have little channels. So all we're gonna do is hammer set this, and then just polish it, sand and polish it. So that way the diamond don't come out. There we go. All right, I see one jiggling over here. So we're gonna do this. All right. So that should be good. All right, now there's gonna be a little bit of something to hammer. Yeah, so this is actually just another rotary tool. So we have a regular rotary tool, and this spins, and you can pull different bits in and out. It's pretty much just like, man, what do they call it? Not a Fordham. Well, it's a different type of Fordham. What are they called? They're like little handheld devices that look just like this. I forget, but this one, it just punches, and these bits can screw in and out for setting stones, setting bezels. The old school way of setting a bezel is literally grabbing a hammer and then getting a punch and just going around and punching everything, which actually helps though too. So if you have, granted, doing it on wood isn't necessarily the best, but if you do it on steel, you'll get something. So you just go like this, go around to any that are loose, if there are. And set diamonds that way. So it really just depends on what you want to use. What's the model number of the control unit? I've been asked this a couple times. The actual unit doesn't have a number, but the Fordham, it's from Fordham, is it's a micro motor, MH170, MH-170, 3-prong, and then just plugs in, and it has a variable speed. All right, so let's start sanding this. Show a pic of the unit. Give me a second. So this is it. On, off, foot pedal, granted, so that way you don't have to push the foot if you don't want. Reverse, forward, and then you can control your speed right here. I think it goes up to like 76,000 RPMs, so not too bad, not too bad. All right, so let me start cleaning this stuff. Let's see. That ring is so pretty. Oh, I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's a custom design by myself, because I started out with silversmithing, got into gold and platinum, and it's also part of my roots as well too. Native American jewelry, Navajo. So real coral, real turquoise. And what we're doing right now is just getting the scratches off, not being too aggressive. You really don't want to take off too much metal. You don't want to be wavy on this. Just nice and straight. Nice and straight. Alright, so there's no deep scratches on this. Oh, there's one. And there's one right there. Perfect. Alright, so now we can go in with a little bit less aggressive. Well, granted, this is pretty much worn out anyway, so that's why I like it. But we're going to go in with some 800 grit sandpaper, just on a sanding drum. And stay straight. Get that color back in before we polish it, and then we rhodium it. And then it'll be ready to fit onto a Rolex. Alright. Do the bottom. Okay. So we're almost there. and then we can bring it to the buffer. Now we're gonna do the top band first, and then go in at a 45 for the second band. See if I can show you guys a little bit better. Alright. Now a 45 for the outside band. And we're starting to get some more shine on those diamonds because the metal is cleaning up. And then the last part is going to be on the inside. And then flip it around to stay easy, or even, not easy. Alright. So now it's ready to be polished and then rhodiumed. So this is white gold with diamonds all the way around. Kind of cool. So let's bring you guys over to the buffer real quick. This is the dirty part. Alright. So this might get a little loud. Alright, I'll show a picture of the hammer piece in a second. Let me finish this though. And all I'm doing is buffing the inside of this, and it's kind of burning my palm because it's hitting my palm. Alright. Now, time for ultrasonic, and then a buff, or rhodium. So, this is how I set this up. Try not to make this dirty. Alright, so for the cleaner, I have an acid cleaner in here. It's just an acid cleaner. I turn this up to 16 volts. And this is just a stainless steel cup. Then we have copper to hold the piece. for the rhodium. And then we put it in, try not to touch the sides, and this will clean the piece of jewelry, or in this case the Rolex bezel. Doesn't need to be too long. And then I take it down to 6 volts, and then we have a titanium anode. Let's just take these off because I'm going to be doing it one-handed. And then I have acid cleaner, and then a water, and then rhodium. So just clean the piece of jewelry with the acid. It's the acid activator. This is just distilled water. And then rhodium. And this is anywhere between 15 and 30 seconds for your desired look. Sometimes a little bit longer, sometimes a little bit less. But this is just putting a white gold plating on it. And then just a water bath. We'll take that off, turn everything off. This is a mess. There we go. And then our final product is a brand new Rolex bezel. All right, so this is the hammer set. Let's see, does it zoom? So this is an MH-110, number 210700042 by Fordham. And then they just have different bits on top. So really, really good. And then if you have a flex shaft, then here's another one. Here's just another hand piece. And the flex shaft looks like this. And there's my diamond cutter. All right. Alright, so this one's done. On to the next. Da, 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 da. Alright. This one's gonna be a pain in the butt. I don't like this style. Alright. Let's get some coffee. Alright, so we have a few diamonds in here. So let's not lose them. Alright, so how many? One. Ooh, that's messed up right there. Oh no, that's for the crowns. We have one, two diamonds there, 2 diamonds on top. Let's see.
Their untrusting in God attitude and trying to.
All right. So we have this Rolex bezel with a couple missing diamonds. There's one right there, one right there, and then 2 on the top. The top ones are gonna be a pain in the butt. Hopefully not. Okay.
obtain votes. It's just crazy.
Let's see.
How much of an unbelievable
All right.
blessing it is when you guys support us that way. When I see those come across the pipe,
Let's see. What
it
are we
really
gonna do?
is a tremendous blessing, and it means a lot to me and my family. And I just
All right, we're gonna try just popping them in.
I always want to note to you guys because I can tell you right now, it is really, really awesome to see you guys doing what you're doing, and it means a lot.
Let's
to
see if
me,
you guys can see.
when you choose to extend your support to me and my family. You guys are a blessing, and of course, we're very, very grateful to it. I have one of the. I love the athletes pretending to be students part. That's pretty funny. I actually really like that. I think there's a lot of good, solid.
That's gonna be too big.
Your humor is very similar to mine, Brad. But thank you for the support. Okay, so we've got a lot of stuff hot off the press that we're going to talk about. Some interesting stories.
Nope.
My most recent, as we would
Too
call it,
big for that one.
intelligence
Let's look at the other side.
it's got some very, very telling items in it, especially when we start looking at things that are beginning to happen and
That
that are
might-
going on.
that
and
might
they
be
all
perfect.
tie into many of the things
So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna press it in
the eclipses come and go.
with parallel pliers.
Signs around us that people have been saying, lean in on, have all come and gone, and yet we have not seen
Dang.
a rapture yet.
What
right?
happened to these?
Should not be a surprise to us. I just want to make that very, very clear. However, there are
There we
things
go.
that God tells us to look
Pressed
out
it,
for, right?
and now it's clicked
There are
in.
things that He warns
So that was
us
actually pretty
concerning.
easy.
He says, hey, you need to be aware of these things. You need to keep these things in mind.
And now
But let me go back
we're gonna use
before I even get into some
this
of these
again
headlines, because these headlines are
and do
really
this
relevant,
final one.
to some of the things that we're talking about, and I do want to spend some time talking about some of the headlines because that's something that we always do, right? I want to get into Matthew 16 for just a second because I want to read it. I do share this, by the way, in
There we
the
go.
video that I'm releasing tomorrow, and I'm very looking forward to that video when we get that video released. By the way, I can
Press
just
it
tell you
in,
this. Can you
and we're good.
sense? And I'll be looking for your answers in the comments. Can you sense that we are living in just an extraordinarily dark time?
Okay.
I mean, it's getting.
Hopefully you guys were able to see that.
bad. It's getting really bad.
Huh.
Can I give you an
I'm
example?
gonna lose these up because these are not working.
Former President Trump decides that he's going to release I don't know, a video that outlines his view on the subject of abortion. And of course, what he does is extraordinarily disappointing. As a matter of fact, what he does is just outright wrong. God hates it. But he comes out and he says, well, Roe v. Wade is wonderful that we had overturned.
All
He
right.
was very proud of that. I'm very proud of that. I think that that's something to be proud of. I wish he had stopped there. But instead he said, well, abortion is a decision
There we
for
go.
states
Now they work again.
to make, which I think there should be a federal ban on it, but that's a whole other story. He says it's a decision for the states
Now let's go
make. And then he goes on
to
to say this.
now let's go to the others.
He goes on to
We only have a couple on the sides,
should be allowed in the
so those are all set now.
rape incest and
And these shouldn't be too bad. We're still gonna try to just press them in and then use the beating tool and call it a day. Polish, sand and polish this one and move on. So let's get a beating tool that fits. There we go. Alright. I think these might be too big. We will see. It might be perfect actually. And then we're gonna get some chain nose pliers. Click that in. So actually these were perfect. I don't know if you guys can really see.
It's God before anyone. It's God before my wife. It's God before my children. It's God before my family. Right?
And then we're gonna use our beading tool
This is really
and reset the bead.
now I want you to catch the pattern because this is really important because I think we gotta talk about this for just a second.
I always try to do opposite sides first.
This thing that really makes and immediately Carrie Lake comes out, who's running for office in Arizona.
There we go.
And says virtually the
So we got that one in now. And on to the last diamond. I think a diamond. Yeah, these are little diamonds. Mixed quality, but they're about the same between VS and VVS. Alright, so we're gonna. Ooh, that just went in nice. Okay. There we go. Now we're gonna get our beading tool and set the bead on this. Alright. So now we have it all set. Oh, one diamond came out. From me doing it on the side. I don't know where it fell, so I'm gonna have to play Find the Diamond. That's not fun. Oh well. Let's see here. Let's put this one back. Well, it's good that it came out here, not after the fact, but I don't like playing Find the Diamond. Playing Find the Diamond is never fun. Alright. Let's see. Now, if you do drop a diamond, yeah, get a super bright light. You find other little diamonds. So diamonds will reflect light from all different sides. So it is what it is. I might have another one that big in my stash. So okay. So that's the thing. Where did it drop? Unless it got stuck on my hand and fell somewhere else. Okay, not in there. Not there. This is one reason why I hate this style of Rolex band or Rolex bezel. Oh well. Oh, there's a lot of little diamonds right there. Okay, so. Sometimes they just disappear out of thin air. That's always a fun, exciting part of the job. And it's kind of a large one too. Oh, that's not fun. Very interesting. I actually just swept yesterday, so, or the day before, so if it was on the ground, I should be able to see it. Okay. See, this is why someone needs to invent a diamond magnet. That would be amazing if someone invented a diamond magnet. Ooh, is that one big enough? This actually might be big enough right here. Come on, Jesus. Please be big enough. And then I'll find the other one later. Come on. A little small. Dang. That one's not much bigger. Let's see. Here's some diamonds. Ooh, that one's kind of large. That might be too large. Let's see. Ooh, that's a nice one too. Oh, that's way too big. Way too big. But it's a nice one. Watch, check this bad boy out. Come on. Turn to the side. It's actually a nice one right there. But can't use it. Not for this job. Son of a gun. Son of a gun, son of a gun. Alright. It is what it is. I guess it's kind of a good thing because I really didn't want to do this job anyway. So I have to wait till my buddy gets here and tell him I need another diamond. Because I don't got anything large like that for that quality. I have either too small or too big. Yeah. Oh well. Oh well. Part of the job sometimes. Bummer. Watch, I'll find it later today. And then I'll have to go back and do this one. Okay, so let's put that to the side. Because once I find that diamond, I can finish it off. I hate this style. I absolutely hate that style of Rolex bezel. So it is what it is. This one, let's see. A couple of jobs. Let's see what I want to do. What do I want to do? Repair, replace diamonds. Oh yeah, that one's gonna be a pain in the butt. And what is this? Just fix the chain. Ah, this will be easy. Just get this one done. Done and out of the way. And then we will go on to this Byzantine chain. I got so much work to do on this one still. So I like Byzantine, but when they break, having to fix them sometimes is hard. But been getting some gold wire in there, and then I gotta file it and make it blend in. But there was a couple of broken spots. I've gotten kind of far on this. Been repairing it slowly. I think there is one more spot I need to do on this. There's a couple repairs. And then file this. Oh yeah, this one right here. It's that section. One last section. So see how it doesn't match up, so I have to get some gold wire and fix that, or take that little chunk out and put it together, which is probably what I'm going to do. It'll be a little bit shorter, because this is the way that these are put together is you have different links, and they're woven in kind of, and then you pull it through. Then you pull it through a draw plate like this. Pull it all the way through, and this one would actually probably fit through the large hole. And then it gets your design. Now this is square, so it'll go through a square draw plate. And then you file it. So it's incredibly hard to make it look perfect, but you could get a really good finish on them. So it's really not that bad. So this one, what we're gonna do, let's see, let's match it up. We might just take a couple off because it's, no, we just attach it. So 3, there's 2 on here. How Figaro's go is 3 links, 1 large link, 3 regular, 1 large. So it broke where there's 2 right here, 1 on this. So we're just gonna cut, solder that together. Take like 5 seconds. It is hollow though. Oh, cool, it's already cut. Nice. So we're just gonna put that together. And then, be careful because it is hollow, but bend it as close together as possible. There we go. And then this is how I set up for chain soldering. Just grab some tweezers. Grab some tweezers and then some locking tweezers. Put that in and then hold it. Then it's held. So let's get some yellow easy solder. So just a tiny little chunk. Let's light this bad boy on fire. There we go. Not too aggressive of a flame. And then we're gonna add a little bit of flux. It'll probably bring you guys in just a little bit better. Warm it up. Now I didn't clean the chain first, so it might cause me a little bit of problem. But we don't want to go too hot on it. Just hot enough. Oh shoot. There we go. Just hot enough to melt the solder. And then I kind of paint the solder on sometimes. So that way it goes on both sides, because with these hollow chains, sometimes they don't want to. Then we're done. Check the sides. It's fixed, soldered. And then put it in the bath, put it in some water, and then I want to throw it through my tumbler. Make sure it lays straight. Okay. Oh, that's not what I fixed. This has been fixed a couple times. Okay. Well, I can fix their repair. So what we're gonna do is light it on fire again. Get it hung up. And once it is there, then we're gonna come out with some fire and smooth it out. Just add a little bit of flux. Alright. Now let's get this flowing just a little bit better on this one. And it should lay really nice. Okay. It'll either lay nice or there's a trick. Okay. Yeah, so this one's fighting a little bit. So what we're gonna do is pull it as tight as possible without damaging it. Parallel pliers and just squeeze. Do it on both sides. And because it is hollow, it'll conform. You'll still see that this one was repaired, but at least the chain will lay flat. And just make sure you take off any sharp points, because sometimes there's sharp points on these hollow chains. Oh, you know what? Do I want to do that? Oh, Oh, this has breaks everywhere. Shoot, man. Okay, so here's the one that I just fixed. I don't know if you guys can see. And then there's a break in this one. So this is gonna come out. Oh wow. How many breaks does this chain have? Thought it was just something simple. Oh well, let's fix the one right next to it too. Alright. So let's pinch it. I'm gonna grab some more solder. Awesome sauce. I'll split this in half because I'm gonna add some solder to another link. Alright. Get a little bit of a hot flame going. No alcohol this time. A little hotter than that. All right. See, it wants to pull to one side because it's dirty. Come on. Okay. Yeah. Do as I say. There we go. Perfect. I'm gonna come in and do a little on this one as well too. Woo! See, it got a little bit too hot. This thing's a piece of crap. But well. This thing's broken everywhere. Okay. So, change of plans. We're actually going to just cut this and take this off. All right. Today is just a day where everything wants to fight. Man, how many spots are broken on this? Son of a gun. So one thing I'd highly recommend is don't ever bring your jewelry into a pool because a pool has chlorine. There's another one. A pool has chlorine on it. Oh, there's like little solder balls everywhere. Let's see if you guys can see that. Solder balls everywhere. And yo, good evening, Jackie. Good evening. But yeah, don't ever bring your jewelry into a pool where there's chlorine. It makes it brittle. Oh, that one's getting ready to break. So I'm gonna just throw this together, put it through the cleaner, and then do the tug test on it, and just let whatever wants to break, and then put it together again. A couple of spots. Yeah, hollow jewelry is not good jewelry. You know what, let's just do that link. Yeah, that one's got solder on it too. Oh, that's the one I repaired. Yeah, see, that one looks good. But it is what it is. Alright, so let's cut this. That cut easy. And that's exactly why. Now let's just string this through. Does chlorine affect? Yeah, chlorine. Let's see, Hunter. Oh, it's hollow. Laser blows right. My laser does. Yeah, if I had a better laser, I would have just gone and tacked this, and I wouldn't be fighting and struggling with this. Actually, I didn't think that this was going to cause that much of a problem. Actually, but it wants to fight. Today is the fighting day, probably because it knows it's my Monday. So, and you know what? I don't have that much coffee in me. All right, but yeah, chlorine. Oh yeah, no, the laser, yeah, would just blow right through for mine, even on the lowest setting. And then when I have it sprawled out, it's not powerful enough to actually solder. But yeah, chlorine makes all metal brittle. Um, well, not all metal, but gold, silver, and platinum. Platinum is in the silver category. Um, so, it's all right. Let me do this the proper way. Add the alcohol just in case. Now I'm just now I'm just a little frustrated, going, ugh. How many times do I gotta put the fire to this? But platinum is part of the silver family. You get platinum out of silver when you mine it. So it reacts just like silver as well too. But chlorine, harsh chemicals are really bad for fine jewelry. Stainless steel and stuff, I don't know. It probably affects it in a way. But I would rather, see, yeah, you guys can see. I'd rather go into a pool with stainless steel jewelry on than gold or silver, for that matter. Okay. There we go. That should be just fine. There we go. So there's the link that we just did. Let's see if it sits flat. Sits flat, pretty good. But even so, I like to come in with parallel pliers and just give it a little bit of 1-2 love, and it's laying flat. And then pull on the chain a little bit, see if anything else wants to break, and if anything is catching on your finger, because if it catches on your finger, it's gonna hurt the neck. All right, nope, that should be good. Flip it around, do the same to the other side. I kind of don't want anything to break, but if it breaks, I'd rather just fix it now than fix it later down the road. Right. So then I put this in my tumbler, and then I polish the clasp. So I have an electric tumbler, a magnetic tumbler, which really helps out a lot. And Lost Sheep, shalom, shalom. How's it going? How's it going? See, I haven't figured out hollow repair on my Rio Grande 25 jewel laser. Let's see. Let me see if I can look that up, because I could tell you some good settings if that's the case. Rio Grande 25 jewel laser. Let's see if it just pulls it up. Oh yeah, no, that's one that I want. Let's see, maximum power 25 by Nudic. All right, I assume you have the. Let's see, let's pull this up from Rio. It'll have more pictures. Oh, not found on Rio. I wonder if they stopped selling it. That could be why. Let's see, 125. No, we want the. Let's see. Does that pull it up? Okay, where's the settings? Let's see how this one is set up. Okay. Oh, see, yeah, that's the one that I wanted because it's only 6 grand. Man, and this one cost me 4. Let's see. Okay, spot diameter 0.1 to 1.3. Oh, that's really good. Um, Wavelength. Okay. So I don't know how the settings are because so for hollow chains, what I would do is because what you can do is with these laser machines, you can go closer to the laser and not be on spot, so it'll be out of focus. But if you go up, it'll be less strong of a laser pulse. And if you go below the focal point, then it'll be stronger. So keep that in mind if you don't know that already. And if you do, then that's good because that's how I fix chains. And then I would set it at like a point for power. I would do probably like a point 8, point 9, and then for the wavelength, maybe just like 1.2, and then for the pulse, for the spot, I would do kind of a larger one, so like a 1.4, and then what I would do is just like test it on something hollow that um, doesn't matter. And I always start with every single hollow piece of jewelry when I'm repairing it on the laser machine is I do it out of focus on the softest part first, and then I slowly go into the focal point of the laser, so that way I can gauge, because if my settings are slightly off or the laser's too powerful, then I'll eventually hit something that's strong enough but it's still soft. And a good rule of thumb is go way low first, and if going to focal point doesn't do it, then I increase on power. I would leave the spot at like one to like maybe even a little bit less than that, depending on your laser machine. It said what, point 6 or something. 20 amp says 0.15. See, I don't know the settings. It says the diameter, but it doesn't tell me the settings, like how it actually looks on the screen. So I would do it at a medium or a little bit less than the medium setting for that. So if it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then I would do it at about 2 or 3, nothing too small, because that's going to be a powerful shot. That's going to be a really powerful shot. And then just increase your power. Just go to focal point, slowly increase your power if you're not able to hit it by the time it hits focal point. So out of focus, at a soft spot of the laser, into focus. And if you can't, and if it doesn't start soldering there, then just add 1 or 2 more clicks up on power, go all the way to focal point, and you'll be solid. Also, if you're re-tipping on that laser machine, a really good way is to get Vaseline. So if I had, let's see, do I have a ring here? No, I don't. Okay, so if I am re-tipping with a stone, let's see here. Just do this for shiggles. Shiggles is short for shits and giggles. So if I had a stone like this and I was trying to re-tip and it was like an emerald or something, then just cover everything with Vaseline, and then get your laser wire. And then you want to do a small little ball on the laser wire, and then put the ball through the Vaseline, touching the metal, and then hit it. And then once it sticks, then you want to shoot the laser, or you want to hit the laser a little bit above the prong. Make sure there's still gold wire, hanging off a little bit above your prong. And then, or you can just cut it off as well too. But since you're in the laser machine, just shoot it off. And then you want to go directly straight above it, and then just hit it. And then just hit the, don't hit the stone, but hit the laser wire, and it'll ball up, and it'll be a perfect retip. You don't have to clean up or do anything. So, and you should be able to do it on that laser machine. That laser machine's a good one. It's cheap, it's on the lower end for sure, but it's 1,000 times better than my piece of crap. I mean, this Datto, it makes everything more. Good to see you. I pray you're doing well. Oh, no, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Yeah, just hanging in there, having fun every day. Trying to do a good job on jewelry, so hopefully you're doing well as well. But I want to throw this into the cleaner, but I appreciate you guys. I want to let you go. And then feel free to email me if you ever have any questions or whatnot. Even if it's not about God, if it's about jewelry, then I can help you guys out too. So I appreciate you guys, and you guys take it easy. Stay sexy.